Everybody, it's Big Papa. Today I'm bringing you some history on people and places in New York. And today we chose a person. His name is Willie J.P. Kingsley, M.D. He's a doctor in many fields, and you'll understand in the end why I chose this guy. His name was Dr. William J.P. Kingsley. He was actually born in Frankfort, New York in 1824 to Abadiah and Lydia Kingsley. You want to show him the monument? That's actually the monument he had built for his family. This is his family's plot. Willie actually attended Whitestown Seminary School, also known as Oneida Academy and Oneida Institute in Whitesboro, New York. He went on to study at Geneva Medical College that was eventually incorporated into Syracuse University. It's kind of cool. He was very local, very awesome. He accomplished a lot, and you'll get that in a minute. But at the same time, the school was sold to SUNY and then sold to and now known as Hobart and William Smith Colleges in Valhalla, New York. Let's walk up. But after he received his degrees in that area, in 1855, he actually moved and worked in Utica as a doctor for a year. Then decided to move to Rome in 1856, and he established his own family practice where he was actually an eye doctor, surgeon, a cancer doctor, and very well known for treating malignant growths, which is kind of cool because he just dedicated himself into 4 different categories of medical, which, well, what kind of time did he have for himself? He chose people over himself. Now, those are the people you want to know about. His institution, his family practice, was one of the most successful of its kind in the country at the time because of how much they dedicated themselves to other people. Let's get a little closer so they can see. We're going to just show you a few things. This one right here, Bert Alton Kingsley, he was the son of Willie and his wife Georgina. Over here, this was George, his son. This is the one you're going to learn about. He kind of died a little young. Come over here. You got Georgina, his wife, and you've got him right here. I'm pretty sure they're under these stone tablets. Kind of cool looking. But at the same time, this man right here, he was in for more than just medical. He was also in it on the business note. He was known for being industrious and organizing many companies such as the Farmers Bank, the Bank of Rome, yes, the very own YMCA of Rome, where people go swim, play basketball. He also had something to do with the New York State Deaf School, which is kind of cool, which means he helped get that set up for them so they had a place to go to learn how to do their sign language. He also had something to do with the Jarvis Library, the Rome Cemetery Association. He helped build that, which is actually where he is buried, is the Rome Cemetery where the association was first made. He also had things to do with the Rome Locomotive Works, Rome Manufacturing Company, Rome Iron Works. But on top of that, it's kind of awesome because he served as mayor in Rome, New York from 1895 to 1899. But at the same time as being mayor, he never stopped. He kept going. He continued working on the sewage systems and paving roads, probably even fixing sidewalks, because this guy cared about everybody, including himself. But at the same time, Dr. Kingsley had 2 sons that actually followed him. It followed his footsteps being a doctor. They kind of did it on their own, but at the same time they would work with him and help him. But unfortunately, shortly after his son George Lyle passed away in Massachusetts in 1890, and that's when his other son Willie moved back to Rome in 1886 and actually started a partnership with his father Willie. So we're going with Willie Sr. and Willie Jr. here. and they actually did both business and the doctor thing together. But unfortunately, the father, Willie Kingsley Sr., passed away in 1912. When then his son continued on the practice. That I'm not sure if he did that until he passed away. I'm not sure if he retired or stopped when his dad passed away, but with reading about the family, I'm pretty sure he went on and did things for other people and continued doing his doctor thing. Now, because his son George actually passed away young, he actually made this mausoleum monument, I'm gonna call it, because it is a mausoleum, but there's no bodies in these mausoleums. They're actually more for show, more for looks. But as you can see, we're coming up on it. Right here, this is the one he made for his son. So the sign on top right there, can't actually read it. I can't get a good view because of the sun, but it does say in memory of George Lyle Kingsley, 1892. So it's kind of cool that he was there for his kid. That's what the mausoleum looks like. Normally in mausoleums you would see right in the middle of the floor would be a casket, but here they don't do that. But we showed you where his burial site was. So I think that's kind of badass. That whole family dedicated themselves to everybody else, and that's one of the greatest things ever. So I hope you enjoy this little film, because it is definitely something great to know. These are the kind of people you want to learn about. Definitely is the people you want to learn about, the ones who helped. And boy, did this guy help. If you didn't hear what I said, I mean, he was in a doctor, 4 different things for doctor, and then all those places he donated money to and kept going and going. His kids got involved after a while, and not only that, one of his descendants actually, I can't remember what they donated it for, but they actually donated like $1 billion to something in Rome, to the city of Rome. I don't know what they did with it, but he donated it to them. $1 billion, holy crap, people. If I had $1 billion to donate, I would, but that's a lot of money. But everybody, this is Big Mama and Big Papa. We're peacing out. Look at that sexy face.